What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a blog post analyzer agent by creating a simple workflow in n8n. Let's get started. To get started, in n8n, I've created a workflow that I've renamed to blog post analyzer agent. Here, we're going to start by adding a trigger. I'm going to choose a manual trigger over here. Then the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to search for a blog post that we'd like to analyze. I've opened this blog post on 15 small business marketing mistakes. And here, we're going to try and analyze these comprehensive blog posts over here. So now, to get this blog post to our workflow over here, we're going to add the URL of the blog post to a spreadsheet. So in Google Sheets, I've created a spreadsheet that I've renamed to blog post and analyzer spreadsheet. Here, I've created a sheet that I've renamed to content ideas sheet. Here's where we're going to add our blog post URL that I would like to analyze. So now to get this blog post URL in our workflow, here, I'll search for Google Sheets and I'll click on Google Sheets over here. And here, I'll click on Get Rows in Sheet Node. Here, you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to n8n. To do that, just click on Sign in with Google over here. And then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to n8n, and your connection will be created. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this window right here. And here, we're going to find our document, which is this document right here. And our sheet is going to be the content ideas sheet. Here, I'll click on Execute Step right here to get our URL. You can see we're getting our blog post URL over here. So here, I renamed this node to Get Blog Post URL. And click on Rename right here. Now in our spreadsheet, we're going to analyze this blog post and generate an idea, title, an angle, target keywords, word count, and priority score. Then we can use this data to create our own blog post. With our blog post URL over here, we're going to get the blog post data. To do that, we're going to use a HTTP request node. So I'll search for the HTTP request node right here. And then here we're going to map our URL over here. And then I'll click on Execute Step right here to get the blog post data. So here you can see we're getting the blog post data over here. So we're getting all the HTML data over here. So to remove the HTML from our data, we're going to use a markdown. So here I rename this node to Get Blog Post and click on Rename. The next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to use a markdown to remove the HTML from our blog data. So I'll search for markdown right here and click on markdown. And here we're going to map our HTML right here. Then I'll click on Execute Step right here to remove the HTML from our data. You can see we remove the HTML. Now we're getting data that we can be able to understand over here. So let us try removing all these links. So now to remove the URLs and other signs and symbols, we're going to use an AI tool. So in AI, I'll click on OpenAI. Here I'll click on Message URL node. And here you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to n8n. So from your OpenAI API, add the API key over here and click on Save to create your credential. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this window over here. And here we're going to choose a model from this list. So here I'll search for the model I would like to use. I'm going to choose GPT 4.1 mini. And here we're going to add a prompt for the system role over here. Click on expression and expand it to add our prompt. Here, I've gone ahead and added the prompt for the system role and the user role over here. The prompt for the system role is on the lines of you're a text sanitization agent. And the prompt for the user role is on the lines of your task is to clean the input text by following these rules. Remove all URLs, hyperlinks, and email addresses. Remove all symbols, emojis, punctuation marks, and special characters. Keep only letters, numbers, and spaces. Convert multiple consecutive spaces into a single space. Preserve the original sentence structure and meaning as much as possible. Then output only the clean text with no extra notes or explanations. And here we're mapping our data. And we're telling this tool to generate the cleaned text now. So to do that, I'll click on Execute Step right here. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second for it to clean our data. You can see that our node was executed successfully. And here we got the actual data from our blog post over here. With our actual blog post data over here, we can pass it through an AI agent to analyze it. So to do that, here I rename this node to blog post cleaner. And here click on rename. Now to analyze our blog post, here I'll search for the wait node right here and click on the wait node. We are going to wait 3 seconds to pass our blog data to an AI agent. So here I'll click on AI and click on AI agent. This is the tool that we're going to use to analyze our blog post. Here I'm going to choose to define below and add our prompts and our system message over here. The prompt for our AI agent is on the lines of you're a content intelligence and idea generation agent. And the system message is on the lines of your task is to analyze blog content, extract key structures and offers, identify opportunities, and generate unique article ideas that can outperform existing posts. And here we're mapping the blog content that we just cleaned using our tool and the URL of the blog post. So we're telling the agent extract the structure of the blog post, where you're going to identify and list the article's major sections, subsections, flow, and content sequence. Also telling the agent to extract offers and call to action, where it's going to identify any offers, promotions, call to actions, lead magnets, or conversion elements the article uses. We're also telling the agent to analyze the content quality. It's going to evaluate clarity, depth, originality, usefulness, and completeness by identifying any content gaps. We're also telling the agent to generate unique angles, where we're going to more details by telling the agent to produce fresh, original angles that help a new article stand out. Angles must be specific, differentiated, and based on clear value gaps. So telling the agent to generate idea suggestion, produce clear, actionable content ideas that can outperform the analyzed content. Then score each idea using combined signals like the keyword opportunity difficulty, content gap weight, recommended word count match, competitiveness, novelty score, and potential traffic. Then generate a content brief for the top ideas. For the strongest ideas, include a title, target keywords, angle, required section, recommended word count, suggested call to actions, examples of competitor offers to beat, supporting stars, or data points. Then for the output format, we like to return a final output in this exact structure with no extra text. So we like to output the idea, title, angle, suggested title, target keywords, recommended word count, and priority score. Only output the structured results, no explanation, notes, or commentary. Then here requires specific output format. Then I'll click on the output parser here. Then I'll click on the structured output parser to add our JSON example of output. So we like to output the idea, title, suggested title ideas, target keywords, the recommended word count, and the priority score. So here I'll drag this node at the top right here. And here, I'm also going to add a memory. I'm going to choose a simple memory over here. And here, I'm going to choose to define below and add our key over here. For the key, I'm going to choose place it as a key and drag this node at the top right here. And lastly, we're going to add our chat model. I'm going to choose OpenAI chat model over here. I'm going to choose GPT 4.1 mini as our model. And then I'll drag this node at the top over here. I'll open this node and click on execute step right here to analyze our blog post. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second. You can see our node was executed successfully. And here we generated idea titles, angles, suggested titles, target keywords, recommended word count, and the priority score over here. This is awesome. So our agent is analyzing our blog post perfectly. I renamed this agent to blog post analyzer agent over here. Now we can proceed and add the analysis to our spreadsheet over here, where we're going to add the idea title, the angle, target keyword, word count, and priority score of this blog post. So to do that, here we're going to start by setting the fields for the output. So we're going to start with the idea title. Over here, we're going to rename it to idea title. Same with the angle, suggested titles, target keywords, recommended word counts, and lastly, priority score. And then I'll click on execute over here to set the fields for output. As you can see over here, we did it successfully. It's awesome. So here I renamed this to set blog post fields and click on rename. Now we can wait a few seconds to send ourselves a notification that the analysis was completed successfully. So here we're going to wait, let's say 2 seconds. So I renamed this node to wait 2 seconds. Click on rename right here. And then I'll execute this node. We can proceed to send ourselves a notification via email. So here I'll search for Gmail and click on Gmail. Here I'll click on send a message node. Here we're going to start by creating a new credential to connect our account to Anytime. So to do that, just click on sign in to Google over here. And then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to Anytime, and your connection will be created. Here I'm going to close this window and add our email address over here. Then I'm going to proceed to add our subject line and our message over here. We're going to add the subject line for the email, which is on the lines of new blog idea generated successfully. Email type, we're going to choose text. The message is on the lines of WhatsApp. A new blog idea has been generated and it's ready for review. And here we're mapping the idea title, the angle, suggested titles, target keyword, recommended word count, and the priority. You can now review the idea and proceed with creating the content brief or publishing plan. Then the last thing that we're going to do here is I'll click on add options and click on the append anytime attribution, turn this to off. Then I'll click on execute step right here to send ourselves the notification. Our node was executed successfully. So here I rename this node to send a notification, and I'll click on rename right here. Now the last thing that we're going to do here is we're going to add the analysis that we generated using this agent to our spreadsheet over here. To do that, here I'll search for Google Sheets and click on Google Sheets, and here I'll click on the update row in sheet node. And here we're going to find our document, which is this document right here, and our sheet is going to be the content ideas sheet. And here we're going to add the column that we'd like to match on. I'm going to choose the blog post URL and map the blog post URL over here. Then here we like to update the record with the idea title. So going to map the idea title over here, the angle, target keyword, also going to add the word count and the priority score over here. So next execute step right here to add our data to a spreadsheet. You can see our node was executed successfully. So you can also add another column for the suggested titles to a spreadsheet over here. We successfully added our data to a spreadsheet. So now when you open our spreadsheet, you can see we updated our record with the ideas title, angles, target keywords, the word count, the priority score over here. So using this data, we can use it and generate our own blog post or a content brief right here. So we analyzed this blog post and added the analysis of the blog post right here by creating this simple workflow that we created right here in Anychan. So here I renamed this node to blog post analysis and click on rename right here. The last thing that we're going to do here is we're going to complete our workflow. So to do that, I'll search for the do nothing node right here and click on it. Then I'll execute this node right here. You can see our node was executed successfully. So our workflow works perfectly. So in our spreadsheet, we analyze this blog post. So we added its URL over here and added its analysis to our spreadsheet over here using the simple workflow that we created right here in Anychan. So our workflow works perfectly. So here we're getting a blog post URL. We'll have added to a spreadsheet over here. And then we're getting the blog post data. We can rename this to blog post data. And removing the HTML from the data using this node right here. Then we're proceeding to clean our blog post using this AI tool. Then we're waiting a few seconds and then analyzing the blog data using this AI agent. And then here we're setting the fields for the analysis of the blog post. Then we're waiting a few seconds to send ourselves a notification that the analysis was completed successfully. And then we're adding the blog post analysis to our spreadsheet, and we're completing our workflow here. So now when I open our spreadsheet, you can see here we're adding the idea title, the angle, target keywords, word count, and the priority score. So this is the analysis that we performed for this blog post right here using this workflow that we created right here in Anychan. For workflow, our spreadsheet, I'll clear this URL and add a new blog post URL that I would like to analyze. So we're going to try and analyze this blog post here on blog automation for solopreneurs. So I'll copy the URL of these blog posts and paste the blog post URL over here. So now to analyze this blog post and add the analysis to a spreadsheet over here in our workflow, I'll click on execute workflow over here. Here, you can see that our workflow was executed successfully. So here we got the blog post URL that we added to a spreadsheet over here. Then we got the blog post data. Then we remove the HTML from the data using this node and clean the blog post using this tool over here. So now when I open this node, you can see the cleaned text, and then we are passing the cleaned blog post data to our AI agent and analyzing it. Then for analyzing it, we are setting the fields for the blog post analysis. And then we are sending ourselves a notification that the blog post was analyzed successfully. And then we are adding the blog analysis to a spreadsheet using this node. And then we're completing our workflow. So now when I open our spreadsheet here, you can see the idea title that we generated from after analyzing this blog post URL over here. Then here's the angle, target keywords, word count, and the priority score over here. When I open our inbox, here you can see the subject line and the email body of the notification that we're sending ourselves over here. So here we are sending ourselves the idea title, the angle, suggested title, target keywords, recommended word count, and the priority. So these are the exact same data that we added to our spreadsheet over here. So We analyzed this blog post and generated this blog analysis using the simple workflow that we created here in N8N. So our workflow works perfectly. Thank you for watching. Now, if you'd like me to create this workflow for you or a workflow similar to this one, just click the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. On the call, we'll discuss into details about the workflow that you'd like me to create for you, and then I'll proceed to create the workflow for you. But if you enjoyed this video and you have an AI agent or a workflow in mind that you'd like me to create using N8N, just comment it down below in the comment section. I read all the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire workflow or AI agent from scratch using N8N. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.